Hello, everyone. Welcome to your reading. This is a reading for Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. I hope everyone is well. It's a collective reading, so it's for everyone. We're going to start with the overall energy of the day. Knight of Wands. Immediate past. King of Wands. Current. Ten of Swords. And future. Eight of Wands. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. A nurturing, mature love. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands suggests that today's energy kind of falls in fun, really. Like when I see the Knight of Wands, I think of fun. When you think of it like as the overall energy of the day, it's very active energy. Yesterday's energy was active. Today's energy looks like it's going to be active again. We have this King of Wands here. He does not sit still. That was your immediate past. Something was built in your immediate past from your passion. You did do it. Something was built from your passion in your immediate past. This Ten of Swords in today's energy, what represents right now is just it's a complete ending. So, kind of pulling off yesterday, you have made a decision. You have processed through. And you really are starting to solidify an ending to something that just isn't working for you. And this Eight of Wands, you're doing it fast. The immediate future it's all happening pretty quick. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. What is going on with this Knight of Wands energy today? Ace of Wands, another wand, and Two of Pentacles. Okay. So another wand. The wands are, so now we have Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, and Eight of Wands. A lot of activity, a lot of passion. You might even be allowing for this new spark. Yesterday we talked about dipping our toe in. And I think today you're either going to do it or you're going to think about how to do it. With this Ace of Wands, here it is. It's the spark. You're allowing it. You're allowing your mind to go there. You're allowing your mind to think about what sparks your passion. This Two of Pentacles is you're still going back and forth. There's still a little bit of ambiguity on, do I do this? Do I not do this? There's still a little bit of it. Not a whole lot of thoughts about it, though. When it's more of a how than a should now. It's more of a how. So you're moving past some of those thoughts. Let's clarify to see if any of these other cards have those thoughts still rambling around in there. In this immediate past, this King of Wands. Can you clarify that? The Lovers and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You're looking for... Okay, the Lovers is about that choice point. It's about that big choice point of looking into your value system, not the Hierophant's value system, but your value system. And this is your immediate past. This King of Wands is building it. Building it from passion, building it from their value system. Not the one the Hierophant built, but yours. The Six of Pentacles is you're not going to take it anymore. like that song. Like you're not going to take it anymore. The Six of Pentacles is you are only going to give what you receive. You're done being breadcrumbed in any way. Um, yeah, that was your immediate past. Now, I don't know if this is something you are in the process of like actually doing it, or if this is just like a foundational piece of, okay, now I'm gonna move because this is my new way of being. Right here, this Ten of Swords. Can we clarify what is ending and what is beginning? Six of Wands in the world. What is ending? Um, what is beginning? What are the world is a brand new chapter. The world is a complete you've I mean, it's with especially coupled with the Ten of Swords, it's almost it's I'm not going to say it's the major arcana of the Ten of Swords, but in some ways it can be. Because that Ten of Swords is about, I'm just done. Totally done. Dead, done, over with. And the world is, yes, I am. And now what? And you can see that she's like, okay, so now what? What is this future we have? The Six of Wands is about success. We have two sixes now. Building. Stability. You're really trying to build this world. And right now you are doing it in a successful way. In a successful way for you. Not in a successful way for society or your family or anybody else. This is a successful way for you. If we had the other deck of cards, the Six of Wands, there's a guy coming in on his horse, proud, and there's other people around him cheering, and there's others that are not, and they're kind of looking at him like, kind of looking at him kind of sideways, like, I don't know about that. I don't know what you're cheering about, but so again, there's you're gonna have both going on. I think that's what part of that Two of Pentacles is that it's still not, you're still juggling it. You're still juggling. There's some people that are patting you on the back, and there's others that are waiting for you to fall. But you're moving through caring about that. Like you're starting to really solidify yourself in I don't care. Like you're starting to solidify yourself in the most important is my value system, what I believe, what my passions are. This Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, and Nine of Swords. So you can see these are the swords that I was kind of talking about all those thoughts. And the bottom of the second deck is the Page of Wands, which came out yesterday. For the dipping your toe in and kind of scouting things out and seeing what's out there. The immediate future. So I think the immediate future kind of warns of, and I don't mean warn in a way of like some big warning that there's going to be some huge trepidation that you can't move through. It's more of a whenever we change, whenever we go into a new chapter, whenever one ends and one begins, there's a little bit of a learning curve. And I think that's what this is suggesting, is that this Eight of Wands, it's things are moving fast. And you may not see everything clearly yet. And you want it to move faster than maybe it can right now. Maybe there's like a rush through the processing instead of sitting in the processing. Because there's still something you can't see clearly. There's still a piece of this puzzle that is in the dark for you. And that's what you're worried about it. That Nine of Swords and Two of Swords, you are a little worried about it. Everything, all the other cards on the table are like, you're building something very solid. You're building something very stable. You're done taking breadcrumbs. You're done giving without receiving. It's that questioning again of, am I doing this the right way? Am I making the right choice? Let's get a couple cards of advice from the universe. Let's get a couple cards of advice from the universe. The Hangman and Two of Pentacles again. Okay. So, I'm glad we pulled these two cards because the Hangman is about slow down. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's sit in this. Let's process through this. There's no need to rush it. You're not in a race. There's no race. It's going to take a minute to reconcile this in your mind. We got Two of Pentacles down twice now. This is a small reading, so to have duplicate cards from 3 different decks, it's a small reading. So be patient with yourself as you make this life-altering change. The Lovers in the World and the Ten of Swords, those are all pretty heavy cards. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're cards that are of transformation, but we know when we transform that it even good things coming in are hard. It's hard to change. So with the advice from the universe of the Hangman and Two of Pentacles, be patient with the change. Just be patient with it. When you start to catastrophize or you start to worry, you can always just observe. And with those observations, when you sit back and you just observe, you take yourself out of that race. Not that there is a race, but I think you're making it a race. It's not a race. So when that starts to happen, it's okay to take a step back and just observe. Observe your thoughts, observe your surroundings, and come back to the present moment. All right, everybody. I hope everyone has a beautiful Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. We'll be back tomorrow with the next daily reading. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.